Welcome to the LGBTQ Real Estate Podcast, connecting LGBTQ homebuyers, sellers, and real estate pros since 2007. My name is Jeff Berger. I'm the host of the show. Today, of course, is very special because we're in the month of Pride, LGBTQ Pride Month. We're celebrating today with a realtor who's near and dear to my heart. We know each other for a while now, Nick Giorgi of Las Vegas, Nevada. And Nick, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your day.
Oh, a pleasure. The feeling's mutual. Yeah, as real estate professionals, we're very busy, and we know our audience is busy. The format is 15 minutes. We know everyone's busy, multitasking. You've got texts, emails, everything's going on in this busy world of ours. Let's get to it. So, Nick, you're a realtor in Las Vegas. Tell us a little bit about yourself, both personally and professionally.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've lived in Las Vegas now for going on over 13 years now. I'm originally from the Chicago area. I was born and raised out there. I had a job opportunity present itself after college out here, and that's how I landed out here. I've now been in the real estate industry for just over 4 years at this point. I love it. It's one thing being able to just be out there, meeting new people, helping people transition into the Las Vegas region, just because we are such a transient city. People come and go all the time.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. And, that gets to the mission of our podcast because, the purpose of this podcast is maybe someone searched for LGBTQ real estate on YouTube or on Google, and they found this podcast, and it's really to help them, transition into the community, find a great realtor such as yourself. And of course, your information for contact is within this video. So I know from speaking many, many times, you have many LGBTQ clients. Okay.
Yes.
What is it about working with the LGBTQ community that you enjoy so much?
It's my way of giving back, especially for somebody that's just moving to the area and is not familiar with things and the places to go, the highlights of the city, to be able to give back to them and be able to show them around and make them feel like this is a place to be able to be called home. There's a lot of different avenues through the city of what you can be involved with and opportunities to get involved with. I myself also sit on the board of, it's called Lambda Chamber of Commerce through the LGBTQ community. And, that's something that's huge that a lot of entrepreneurs are a part of and things like that. So when you own your own business and you're moving to town to expand, it's a great way to get involved. So that's something that I can introduce you to. Right now, obviously being Pride Month, we have a ton of activities that are going on. Every first Wednesday of the month, we do a Pride Bingo. There are just various different events going on throughout the city. We have the Smith Center Performing Arts. They're actually doing a Tina Turner tribute this weekend. So that's also pretty fun. I'm going tonight to that. So yeah, just people give back to them and be able to show them look, we are a friendly city. I think that's one thing that gets missed here a lot because we just have so much other activities and casinos and the gambling and things like that's a sector that gets missed here a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's so much culture in Las Vegas that, kind of like you said, people do miss because they see those big high rises and the casinos, but there's so much arts and entertainment. And I imagine through the Chamber of Commerce, you must meet so many entertainers. The LGBT community is very involved in the entertainment industry.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We have different array. We have from the cirque shows to actual comedians, performers, and things of that nature. So yeah.
Very nice. Awesome. So, I know you're not the host of your LGBTQ drag bingo on Sunday, but I say that jokingly, but I know the LGBT community does enjoy working with you. Why do you feel that is?
I'm an open and I'm an honest person. I would never put somebody else in a position that I wouldn't put myself in. My job is to be an advocate for my clients, and my number one goal is to show them all the facts, whatever they're looking for. Here's the facts about this area. This is what you're looking for. This is what we can do for you to ensure that they are making their best educated decision prior to, and that they are going to be comfortable in it. They are the ones that have to live in their properties and things. Um, there's, you know, with being in Las Vegas, we can go from anything from a high rise to mid-century modern in the center of town, or if you want to live in the suburbia area, you can be in Summerlin, you could be in Henderson, and you can have brand new homes. Like there's just so many different opportunities, and the city is just so eclectic in that way. And our job here is to be able to provide you with the most accurate information so that you can make the most educated decision on where you want to be throughout the city.
That's a great answer. So simply just being a trusted advisor,
Yeah,
what people like about you. Great,
absolutely.
great. Yeah. So, we've touched on Las Vegas. Tell us what you love about the town. Like, for example, there's so much in Las Vegas, so tell us, like for someone that's watching this, okay, share with them your favorites, for example, when it comes to parts of the city, parts of the burbs, whether it be the arts, the dining, maybe it's great wine bars that, are great to hang out in. Um, in a nutshell, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I love the city. I always tell people it's a land of opportunity out here. If you're bored and you're living in Vegas, that's a you problem, not a city problem.
Sure.
So, some of my most favorite things to do out here is I love the movies and the shows and just being able to like go see a certain show on a random Tuesday night just because I'm bored. Or, you, like tonight, like I mentioned, I'm going over to the Smith Center, the Performing Arts, to be able to see the Tina Turner tribute. There's just a lot of opportunity here to keep yourself active. There's the downtown Summerlin Mall, which is actually like an outdoor mall area that you can go out. There's multiple enjoy. Then we also have the town square area, which is the same thing. One of my favorite wine bars is actually Grape Street, and it's in the downtown Summerlin area. Um,
Hmm.
but other than that, you have a wide array of food. If you're into Indian food, or if you like the like Asian culture foods like Thai, Chinese, pho, whatever you're looking for, we can have all of it.
Yeah, it is very diverse, especially with the foods and things like that. There is a large Asian community. There's a little bit of everything in Las Vegas, and I guess part of that is from so much influence from California.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and all over.
Absolutely.
Everyone's moving to Las Vegas for many years now, so it's very diverse, which is nice though. And so you spoke a little bit about the housing stock, but let's get specific. Like, for example, I know you deal with just a little bit of everything, but there's like if someone was moving to Las Vegas and they were thinking, what kind of homes are there? Like you said, there's high rises, there's single family, there's townhomes. Tell us a little bit about the housing stock just in general that someone can, anticipate, if they're looking for a home.
Yeah, I mean, really, we have a little bit of everything for everybody. Do you want to live in a place that you don't have to maintain any exterior parts of the housing, but you want to have like a sense of community within your building? The high rise is going to be perfect for you because a lot of the high rises are going to also have attributes such as like door service for food, concierge service, VIP parking, things of that nature throughout that you just don't have to like worry about where you're at and what you're doing. You literally, it's turnkey and go, and it's perfect for the person that's traveling all of the time. But if you have family with children or something, you might want to be in the suburbia area where you can have a house with a little bit of a larger yard, or a sense of community in the neighborhood so the kids can go out and play with the neighbors and things of that nature. Or you might like the eclectic and you might want to be in the mid-century modern areas, which, to me, those are wonderful. And that's true Las Vegas style and culture.
Hmm.
And, but there's something for everybody here. That's what I tell people. You can find whatever you are looking for and be able to be comfortable and be happy. But, you want to live as simplistic as a condo, you can do that. You want to have a 10,000 square foot house, we can find that too for you.
Great, great. And right there on the screen is your email, realtornickgiorgi at gmail.com. Of course, anyone can email you at any time, and you can reach them and start helping them, live their dream and find their dream home, which is amazing. That's the purpose of this podcast, to connect people. So thanks for sharing that. That's really important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we'll also include your phone number as well, and your website as well in the YouTube video. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is an LGBTQ centric podcast. So, what should LGBTQ individuals, couples, and families know about the friendliness of Las Vegas? I know it's very diverse. I know it's LGBTQ friendly, but hearing it from you, for example, you live there, I'm in Florida. What's your thought on that?
Honestly, I became the person who I am when I moved to Vegas. I
Hmm.
found that being able to be my most authentic version of myself was so much easier here because of the culture and the acceptance rate, I
Hmm.
would say here. You can come from other cities and other places that, especially when you're coming from smaller towns, which I kind of came from outside of Chicago, it's not as accepting. And so to be able to be here, I was able to become the best version of myself and be who I am and be comfortable. That would be the number one thing that I would say about Las Vegas is, you know, we're an accepting city, and even if somebody doesn't, there's another area that you're going to find somebody that is, and you won't even remember that person who didn't accept you.
That's great. That's great. It's great to hear. I've always, I've visited Las Vegas many times over the years, I think, as everybody has, or I think most people have. Really, who hasn't been to Las Vegas at this point?
Right. That's true.
Whether it's a convention or a wedding or whatever it is, there's always a reason to go to Las Vegas. I think I've been told over the years, but yeah, it's great to hear from someone in your seat who's moved there, transitioned there, and has really flourished there. So there's something to be said for that. And again, that's the purpose of the podcast, really, so they can, someone who's searching can find that person who's in that seat where you are. And we're
Absolutely.
appreciative. We're appreciative. So, okay, so here we are. The time flies. We're at the last question. When you're not helping people buy and sell homes, what do you like to do in your spare time?
One part about Las Vegas is it is an easy place to get from here to there. I love to travel. That's probably one of my most favorite things to do. But throughout the city, I love to go on the hikes. We have Mount Charleston, we have Red Rocks. You can even go out to Lake Las Vegas, and there's some areas out there that you could do hiking. I'm a water person, so I enjoy Lake Las Vegas. They have a couple different areas. I have some friends that have boats, so we go out there, we enjoy the boats, we barbecue, we hang out, we enjoy ourselves. Other than that though, like I mentioned before, I'm a big foodie. I like to go out to eat. I like to enjoy myself in that area. And I like to go to the shows, and I like to be able to just sit down and relax and enjoy all that Vegas has to offer. It's great to be able to go out on the strip and just sit down at one of the restaurants that have the patios right on the strip and just people watch. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, you and I have a lot in common. In addition to being here right now, I enjoy many of the things you like to do. So if I ever get out to Las Vegas, whether it's going hiking or sitting down to enjoy a meal, I will look you up. And yeah, I look forward to that day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll
I
look
know
forward
we
to
never
having you.
met.
I'll show you around.
Yeah, thank you. I know we've never met in person, but we have spoken over the phone. We've emailed so many times over the years.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
yeah, yeah, this is actually our first face to face, although, it's here through a virtual.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And likewise, if you ever come to South Florida, I'm in Jupiter.
Oh,
So
okay.
the door's always open just about 25 minutes north of West Palm Beach Airport, for example.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. And this podcast, that's what it's all about, making friends. Because I know, for example, from speaking to so many LGBTQ realtors, you do make friends with your customers, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, majority of my business is referral based. So the people that I meet, especially when they're coming to town, I like to look at it as I'm your first friend that you're meeting here. I'm going to be your
Yeah.
advocate, but at the same token, I'm going to take you out to dinner. I'm going to show you around, show you all the cool things that I enjoy to do. I'm going to find out what you like to do, and I'm going to try to find that throughout town so that I can bring you there as well. things like that. Absolutely. I enjoy that. That's what I love about this business is that it's so relationship based that I tell my clients all the time is that, once you found me, you're kind of stuck with me because I don't go away. I'm not that rude.
Well, that warms my heart, let me tell you, because I'm the same way. When you meet people, they come into town from somewhere else, they really are looking for a friend, an advocate. And
Yeah.
I've become friends with my clients also. So that's great to hear.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, that's the only correct way to do business in my eyes. So,
Yeah. And it just naturally happens.
yep, 100%.
Well, great. Well, this was a great episode. We always end each episode with two thumbs up because the world is looking up. It is a polarized world, but we're staying positive. And
I like it.
yeah, thank you so much for joining the show. We'll see you on YouTube. For anyone watching this, please like the show. Please subscribe to our channel. Nick, thank you again.
Thank you for having me, Jeff. I appreciate it. Take care.
It's
Have
a
a great
pleasure.
day.
You too. Bye
Bye.
bye.